When your feet hurt, welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. This video is going to be about boots and my favorite boots, the boots that I wear and have worn for several years. Yeah, I know it's not sexy, it's not exciting, but you know, we have a tendency to focus on knives and axes and saws and all kinds of cool gadgets. But let's face it, the reality is, man, if your feet are hurting and you're in the middle of the woods, you're in bad shape. It's no fun at all. So we're going to talk about the boots that I wear all the time. I wear them in the woods. I wear them in the city and town. I wear them. And they are absolutely the most comfortable boots I have ever worn in my entire life. And I'll say right up front, nobody provided me any boots to say anything. I bought these. I like them so much, I bought a second pair that I'm going to show you. Okay, so these are my favorite boots. These are the Vasque Breeze 2.0 GTX model. Feature great traction Vibram soles, a breathable, waterproof Gore-Tex liner, and just a really, really comfortable fit. A few years ago, it was time for me to get some new boots, and I really was planning on doing some backpacking. I'm old school. I came from the school where, you know, backpacking boots were like sturdy leather boots, you know, that's what you wore. And I have worn a lot of different boots in my life. Work boots and hiking boots, because I've been involved in the Boy Scouts for years. And, you know, there's always been trade-offs. They would just not be as comfortable, never as comfortable as I want them to be, I'll be honest with you. You just kind of something you put up with. You figure, okay, these are boots, they're not going to feel as comfortable as athletic shoes or whatever. So anyway, long story short, I'm trying to keep this quick. I went to REI and was looking at boots, and I spent, gosh, man, a couple of hours maybe. And I have wide feet because I'm 55 now. I used to not have wide feet. I think gravity works over the years, but so I had to find something that really fit my feet well. And I tried on a lot of different great brands. I'm not saying this is the best brand in the world, but for me, I tried on, these are Vasque boots, okay? And I tried on a different pair that was more traditional, with a lot more leather and stuff on them. And I wore them. REI is really great about that. So if you're looking to buy something really expensive, camping gear and stuff, I really recommend REI. I don't get a commission or anything like that. I actually bought this pair on Amazon. If you want to buy some on Amazon through my link, I love you. But REI, what's great about them is I wore the first pair of boots around. They said, wear them, take them camping. If you don't like them, bring them back. I'm like, are you serious? I mean, I'm going out in the woods, you know? And they said, no problem. So I wore the first pair for probably 3 months, and they just never felt good. My feet always hurt. I took them back. REI said, no problem. Those were like $160 boots. Gave me my money back. This was my second pair that I was really almost bought the first time. And so I went with these, and no looking back. These are the most comfortable boots I have ever worn in 55 years. And just to show you, I've got another pair on. Can you see these right now? These are brand new. Okay, so these are probably about 2 years old. You can see the tread is still doing pretty good. Okay, I hope you can see that. The treads, you know, the sole is getting a little bit worn now, and I'll be honest with you, when I first bought these boots, I said, I'm just gonna wear them camping. I'm not gonna wear them out on concrete and stuff and wear them out, because $130 to me is a lot of money. And I've always believed, sorry, mosquito. I've always believed in buying good shoes and good boots. My dad kind of put that in me when I was a kid. You only got one pair of feet, and they gotta last your whole life. If your feet ever really start hurting, it is totally debilitating. I was involved in a TV show of this show called, it was an extreme show about making over a home. I don't think I'm allowed to use the name, but you go figure it out. And they tear down a normal home and they built a stinking castle, right? So, but I was on my feet. In a week's time, I think I got not much sleep, spent a lot of time straight on my feet. And I didn't really think about it, but at the end of the week, I literally could barely walk. And I had what I thought were pretty decent boots. They were pretty comfortable at the time. And man, when I put my foot down, it was so painful just I couldn't walk. I mean, I had to literally just almost use crutches. It was the craziest thing. But to me, that illustrated how important it is to take care of your feet. There are places and areas which I think it's not as important to buy the best and you can save money. You can go on a really budget kind of thing. I encourage you to go ahead and buy the best boots you can. The point of this video, there is a point to it, I promise you. The point of this video is just that some of the things that we don't necessarily talk about all the time are really important. You know, I recognize that these may not be the right boots for where you live. I live in Georgia, okay? It doesn't snow here. I mean, if we get 3 inches of snow, it shuts everything down. So from my location and my geography, these are some of the best boots I've ever used. I've taken these on hiking on some weekend hikes on the Appalachian Trail. I wear them daily. I've worn them camping. I've worn them working. They are waterproof. I can get up to about right here, probably about right here, and they don't leak. The Gore-Tex just works. And they are just crazy comfortable. Literally, I have went jogging, trail jogging and running in these boots and did not feel like I didn't feel handicapped by them at all. It was really probably better than some trail running shoes I've had. So bottom line, take care of your feet, and if you really want a really comfortable boot, you might want to check out these Vasque Breeze 2.0 GTX for Gore-Tex. They have a non-Gore-Tex version too. It's a little bit less money, but you know why, right? So I hope this has been helpful. It's definitely been a lot of rambling, but the bottom line is take care of your feet. A good pair of boots will last you probably a lot longer than a cheap pair of boots, and man, your feet will thank you for it, I promise you. You know, if not these, just take your time, try on a bunch of boots, find some that you really like, and don't be afraid to spend a little bit of money on some boots, because it's well worth it in the long run. You know, these have outlasted every other $50 pair of boots I've ever owned, and they're still super, super comfortable. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for putting up with my rambling. Thanks for subscribing, for watching the videos, for sharing them with your friends. Thanks for clicking that like button, you know, that thumbs up if you like the video. And thank you so much for shopping on Amazon through my links. It makes a gigantic difference in my ability to keep this channel going, and I sincerely appreciate it. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. See you next time.